Alright, welcome guys. Today's video, we are at the beautiful island of Koh Larn. So we're just off the coast of Pattaya and we're going to go around and we're going to take a look at all of the beaches. So before we get started, I had to come up here and check out this temple. There's a nice temple up here on the hill and has a great view, as you can see from behind me. So let's take a look and let me show you around. Okay, so the temple has this that goddess of mercy, the Kuan Yin or whatever, the Chinese goddess, and then it has this one here that symbolizes the it's like a Buddha's image, when it symbolizes the water being purified. And there's a couple monuments and stuff in Bangkok about that, where the water comes off overhead and it's pure so that people can drink it. And then up above there is a Buddha footprint up on the hill. And then you can see on the horizon all those buildings. That's all of Pattaya and Chonburi. And then down in the trees right there, that's that old man Buddha. I can't remember his name, but it's a famous monk. You can see his head has got the black hair, and then it has the golden statue in the trees. And then down here along the coastline, you can see, and then here's Tanwa Beach and a pier that you can take from Pattaya to over here. So let's get started and let's look around. It's a good way to start a day on a tropical island. Alright, so we're on the far southern point of Koh Larn. And we're down here at Newwall Beach, and it's N-U-A-L, and the Thai say Nuan. So anyway, this is, from what I hear, the most beautiful beach on the island. And it's quite nice. The water is nice, and you can see Pattaya off in the distance. So let's look around really quick. Alright, so this is the beach. And there's a little bit of breeze coming in off the ocean, so I hope I don't get too much wind noise. You can see it has some rocks. And then on each end of the beach is a rock outcropping. And then you can see off in the horizon where there is Pattaya City. So we're not too far off the coast of Thailand on this little island. And this beach is quite beautiful. It's definitely by far way better than any of the beaches around Pattaya. A few people out. I mean, there just isn't a lot of people on the beach. It's been this way since the pandemic. You can see kind of on the horizon, and then on the far end of the beach is another one of these rocky outcroppings, and then it goes off into the jungle for the center of the island. Yeah, this beach is quite beautiful. You can see some people out taking some pictures, doing their Instagram posts. They have the chairs and everything else up underneath the umbrellas. The water is fantastic. Yeah, normally during high season in years past, this beach would just be jammed up. All of Koh Larn would just have tourists. But the last couple years has been pretty bad for the vendors, but it's been nice to come to the beaches because there's nobody on them. Come to a tropical beach and you have the whole beach to yourself. People out on a tube, and we've got some jet skis. And a little kid getting ready to play in the water. And one of the little beach restaurants. Looks like they have some pizza here. Everybody just relaxing. You can rent the canoe and the jet skis. Yeah, and this sand is just perfect. Nice white sand. Some more of the chairs. And you can kind of see what the interior of the island looks like. It's all forested, but it's not like the most beautiful like jungle that you'll see. Koh Chang, places like that are much more beautiful than this island. And here's what Newwall Beach looks like from the other side. see the other rocky outcropping on the far end of the beach. And they have a boat out there. Very nice. All right, let's go on to the next beach. Alright, so we're over here at Sawan Beach. I don't know what that means, so it's about in the middle of the island on the west side. Now there's not any resorts over here, but it does have a nice white sand beach. Looks like they have a pier so they can bring in boats from Pattaya, so you could probably take a day trip over here on one of the speedboats and come and see this beach. And this is the side here, so you can get over here and you can watch the sunset. And there's a few people on the beach. And then you can look over into the interior of the island. And they're doing a little bit of work on the road over there. They're kind of improving the viewpoint area. This beach is a little bit longer than Newwall Beach. And the sand is a little bit more rocky. There's a little bit more rock to it. But it's still nice. It's still a very pretty beach. It's nice and clean. Looks like some guys here raking the sand, getting set up for tonight. Alright, so this is what Cement Beach looks like. They have a pier that's built out here that you can walk on. Alright, so over here is Tien Beach, and it's accessible by this little concrete bridge. It looks really, really nice. See, it's just a small little white sand beach here. And you got the interior part of the island. And over here they have a little shrine. It's like the concrete collapsed and then they built this wood bridge instead. Oh, I see what happened. The hillside collapsed down on it. Smashed the spirit house. Alright, so over there is the beach. Hear the ocean crashing on the rocks. Alright, so here's a nice view of the beach itself. And some nice clear water. A few places with the beach chairs set up. Probably will be a nice place to watch the sunset. Got a guy selling the little shell necklaces and bracelets and stuff. Then you can rent a little canoe, a little clear canoe, and paddle around. And the beach chair set up. Yeah, this is a really, really nice beach. Jet ski rental. Looks like a restaurant. It looks closed up to me. I don't think she's very good at paddling. They found a way to dock themselves. Beach. Guy going out with a little banana boat. Now this is pretty near a pretty major port. It's over by Pattaya, so you got the big industrial ship on the horizon. Must be a part of the sea lane that goes past the island over there. Some more beach chairs, but there's nobody setting up. So this must be one of the speedboats that bring you over from Pattaya. It must bring you right to this beach itself. Got some guys out here on the canoe and some Instagram photos going on. Alright, so here we go. Taking them out on the banana boat. good time. Nice. He did a hard turn and he dunked the whole crew. And they're all spitting water. That's funny. I missed the wipeout. Looking back at the beach. They have a nice little forest canopy here for some shade. Now there is one resort, the Tien over there on this beach. But there's not very many rooms, and I think you have to, right now, have to reserve them special or else they won't open. This restaurant over here looks like it's all closed up, but it's a shame. It's got a really nice view. View right from here, right out to the ocean. So right over here, this is one of the smallest beaches on the island. This is Sawan. And you get over here by coming down a little boardwalk. And this is the boardwalk right here. So there is a pier that you can come in directly from Pattaya and get off right here, the Sawan Beach, which is right next to it. And you can walk across this little boardwalk. Now, about 2 weeks ago, 6 people got hurt on this boardwalk. They were right over here where these people are taking some pictures. And they were leaning up against the rail, and the rail collapsed and they fell down onto the rocks and they were taken off to the hospital. So now they have signs up all over it like don't lean against the rail. But it's one of those things that 6 people leaning up against the rail, that's quite a bit of weight. And it's Thailand, so they never fix up stuff like this, so you need to be careful anyway. But it's a shame that they got hurt, and I haven't heard, I think a couple of them were in kind of serious condition, but I don't think anybody died. And so the provincial governor had to come out here and inspect, and all the police and everything. It was quite a big ordeal. All right, so this is Sawan Beach. This is probably the busiest and most popular beach, just because it has a direct access from here to Pattaya. I'm not going to spend much time here, but I will put a pinned comment down below that has a link to a video that I made specifically of this beach right here. And it has all kinds of the water sports. They have the beach chairs, they have food, everything like that is on this beach. And then it has a viewpoint right above the beach up there. And this is the view of Tanwa Beach from the viewpoint. Beautiful white sand beach, but it's got quite a bit of activity going on. Jet skis and boats coming in and out. Alright, so here we are at the very top of the island. We're at Daiyai Beach, which I guess it means like grandmother or grandfather. And you see over there, it's about the end of the day, so we've seen a lot. The sun's getting ready to set here in a little while. Looks like it has one little restaurant thing here. Pretty nice, the sand is nice. Yeah, that's a nice view, the sun setting and the white sand beach here with the jungle canopy. You can just see out onto the ocean. It looks like if you keep on going, you can go down through this little jungle trail, and there's a little bit more of the beach up here with some rocks. A few people are out here, and a prickly pear cactus in amongst all these trees. All right, so here looks like the end of the road for the beaches. This last little bit right here amongst the rocks is kind of nice. All right, guys. So that finishes up our tour of all the major beaches on Koh Larn Island. Again, this is an island that's not too far from Pattaya. An easy little ferry ride, about 40 minutes by the boat to get over here. And it's not too far from Bangkok also. You can take a bus down here for 2 hours for 119 baht, which is like $4. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. And if you did, make sure you click like and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already, and share it with your friends. And if you like this video, or if you've been here, leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think. And if you have any questions or want me to see something else, leave me a comment and tell me also. So as always, guys, remember, life is a journey. So enjoy.